Hey, 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 it's Shel Anderson from Stamp with Shel and Shel's Creative Corner. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I blog at shelscreativecorner.blogspot.com and I can be reached anytime by email at andersonshel@gmail.com. You can find me on Facebook or YouTube at Stamp with Shel. I'd like to thank you for joining me tonight. We are going to be having a play with some Christmas products, and tonight it's all about the dies and punches. So we are going to get started. I have a few pieces here. I've got a scrap piece of basic white and a layering circle die. I have a scrap piece of basic black, and that die is from the Stitched So Sweetly die, so I'll give you a quick peek at those. And this one was, of course, from our layering circles. And I have a couple of pieces here. I have some DSP and another piece of black cardstock, and I cut those with the new basic borders dies. Okay. So we're going to make a card tonight and have a little bit of fun here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to finish my die cutting. I'm going to grab my plates and we will get cutting. I had to order some new plates. These ones are cracked on the side. They've been so heavily used. So I guess that's not a bad thing, as long as we're using them. And I use mine a lot because I like the compact size of this little guy. All right, so there is that die cut. And we're going to also do our circle. And we'll run this one through as well. All right, that is it for the remainder of the die cutting, or I think it is. I've kind of got this planned out a little bit in my head. All right, I have a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 inch square card, and I thought what I would do is layer these two together first and then put them on the front of the card. So I left quite a space. Oops, it's all dried up here. I left quite a space here so that we had a good place to lay our glue. And what I'm going to do is lay that down on the desktop, and then I'm going to pop this on it. It's going to be easier, I think, for me to line things up. And I see that my pieces aren't exactly the same size. So we're going to have to do a wee little bit of trimming. Probably do it with my snips, but I want to make sure that it's a really nice straight edge. So I'm going to use my little mini paper trimmer, and there's just a wee little sliver over on this side. There we go. Throw those guys away. Now it's perfect and we're good to go. Now, I haven't thought this out 100%. I was going to put it like this, and then I thought, you know, that's a lot of white space. So if I put it over here, I'm not sure if I like it. But then if I went down like that, I think I like it more. So that means I have to trim this card base down. So this piece is just under 4. So we're going to do the same thing here. Just under 4, and then we're going to put that right over flush against that end. All right, so we're just going to apply our adhesive. This is what you call designing on the fly. I have an idea in my head, but I hadn't thought it all the way through. All right. Oh, and this DSP is the Celebration paper. Let me get the name. I can never remember the name of this stuff. It's Peaceful Prints. It's the paper that you can get free when you place a minimum $60 order during Celebration. All right, so on the opposite side of this, there are deer that you can punch out. But if you look at your punch is going one way. So these are the only deers that you can punch out. All these ones going the other way, you can't. I do have a trick for that I can show you how to do that in a future video. But I'm telling you, you can get a heck of a lot more deer by just punching out the opposite side. Okay, and that's what I did for this video. I just punched right out of the DSP this guy. All right, so I have this big, beautiful black label from the Stitch So Sweetly dies, and I'm going to layer my focal image right on the front, like so. All right, and then this guy is going to go on here. But before that happens, I'm going to do one thing. I am going to take a Stampin' Right marker in black, and wherever there is white edges, I'm just going to run my marker around because I find those white edges are distracting and I don't like it. So by just running around the edge of this die cut deer, I am taking care of that problem. And my eyes will be much happier because I won't see all those white edges. And we all need to have happy eyes, you know. All right, I am almost there. You don't need to do this. This is just me and my weirdness. I like things to be a certain way. That's what happens. You get stuck in your ways. But it would drive me crazy if I didn't fix it. There we go. I'm happy now. No white edges. All right. So I want to find a little wee greeting, and I mean a little wee greeting, to put down at the bottom of this card. And there is a little one here that says, "From all of us," way down below. Now, this could be used as a Christmas card, but it could very easily be used as a guy birthday card, you know? And if you've got a guy in your life, this deer set is the bomb for guy cards. It's come to my rescue numerous times already. All right, so I'm just going to ink that up with some Memento. I found this little tiny ink spot in a box when I was cleaning, and I don't even know when I ever had that little ink spot, but I thought, you know what? It's here, I will use it. From all of us, just like that. All right, so I'm going to put some glue on the back of this and pop that. Let's get that out of the way. Pop that on our, make sure my greeting is straight. Isn't that cool? I love the way that layered up. Now I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back side of this because we want to pop this up and make this the star of the show. And we'll just remove those little backings. Maybe. There we go. And we're going to pop this on our card. Now you could do it this way. Ooh, that's kind of cool. What do you think? You could do it either way. I think I'm going to do it this way. just to be different, like so. And then we're going to put some Tombow on this little deer and pop him on the circle. I want to make sure I get some on those little legs. And then we'll just pop that little deer on there. Isn't that cool? Coordinates with the DSP that I used. All right, let's put those dies over there so I don't lose those. Now I think what I'm going to do is I am going to put on a few of these matte black dots. I'm not sure. I think I'll use the bigger, chunkier ones. This is a more masculine card. And maybe just like that. And I think that is all the embellishment that this card is going to need. Now, it says from all of us, this could be a Christmas gift, or like a card for a Christmas card, or this could super easily be a birthday card for a guy. And it's in a fun size. Oops, I have a little bit of overhang here. Do you see that right there? We're going to have to trim that off. And I'm not going to be able to do it with this trimmer unless I fold the card. Yeah, maybe I will fold the card. Because I like this trimmer for just doing these little slivery things. Well, I didn't do a very good job. It wasn't a big enough sliver. Well, I've managed to mangle my card. Let's get the other trimmer. Yep. This is what happens on my lives. Life gets a little bit cray-cray. All right, let's fix this once and for all. There we go. And because I took that little sliver off there, I'm going to take it off the other side as well, just to make sure that it's even. We don't want any uneven cards. There we go. Whoops, didn't go all the way through. Let's fix it. I guess it's because I've got so much on the front. There we go. All right. And now because I did that, I have a couple of little fuzzies. So we'll take care of those too. Oh, got a big fuzzy on the back end here. Hanging on. There we go. Back to perfect. All right. Let's get this out of the way so you can have a look. And there we have it. Our guy card. All right, I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial tonight. I will see y'all soon. Bye-bye.